We're live.
I know. Hello, y'all, and welcome to another stream here in the HPL channel. And today we have the two most annoying people in the league going head. Let me stop. We
All right, bro,
have
kick him out.
two. Chill. I'm starting it. It's a little messed up in the start, but today we have two of one of the most prestigious people to be playing this game here today as the coaches play a second time in the schedule. We have Louisville and we have Clemson playing for the ACC championship, and it is me, Electric Days, up into the booth. Sorry for a little bit of the troll, but these two are kind of rivals and love to talk stuff about each other. As I'm gonna head over to Joker. What do you
Hey.
possibly want to see from these two teams, and how heated could we possibly be at the end of this game?
I mean, it just depends on the usage of Isaac Brown. Obviously, there's talks about him possibly transferring, but it doesn't seem like there's that conversation anymore. So it's just kind of executing on Louisville side. To me, how Louisville will go without Isaac Brown is going to be the key to this game. These are some
Yeah,
ugly
and
jerseys for Louisville.
yeah, and there they go. They're gonna go ahead and kick it off, and he said they're horrible. Kick it off, and Clemson's gonna get this ball first. Louisville gets the ball at halftime, and I mean, you seen what happened last time. We seen how this game was, and Miller Moss, at the end of the game, managed to score a game-winning touchdown, and Louisville survived to make it here. So here we go. A nice little first down and 10, and we're going to start it off early.
Go!
More down the field, more touchdown. Welcome to the ACC Championship, Clemson. 20, that from the 21 all the way to the end zone, and that is 79 yards down the field. 12 seconds it took for Clemson to put some points on the board. Wow. I mean, no safeties was back at least 10 to 15 yards, and I mean, just take advantage of that and more. The one that scored a game-winning touchdown, I'm for sure against South Carolina, manages to score first here and put Clemson on that board. So now, Louisville, you come back out here, you get the ball at half, so whatever you do here matters a lot. And they're gonna waste some time. Clemson is gonna call a timeout. I don't know what was that for. Probably a little bit of.
Interesting to see Clemson call that timeout there.
Yeah, I thought Louisville was possibly gonna call it for how late they was on the play clock, but there you go, Isaac Brown, the one and only, 2nd and 9 now, only gain of 1 here, and you see the committed recruits, only 2.
Really?
Not good.
Yeah, the Louisville, yeah. I mean, they're going to have to hope that, I mean, that's the thing.
A lot of transfers.
A lot of transfers going to have to be really active in this portal, and that's Isaac Brown again, and it's just nothing again. Without Isaac Brown, already 3rd and long for this Louisville team, it's just going to have to see how they're going to execute. Clemson is known to blitz the QB often and run a lot of man coverage, so how can Isaac Brown get out in open space?
I mean, there's a wheel route that he can use. There are corner routes, but you gotta have to high point the ball and hope he catches the ball. And then there's sometimes flat routes that can be open as Miller Moss about to hike this ball. I was about to say snipe the ball, but little adjustments before he hike it, and time still ticking.
Here we go. Steps back in that coverage.
Pocket. Yup, and that's
a miss, and he's gonna have to punt.
Yup, and I mean, that's not what you want to see. He might be in. He's actually in. Wait.
Are they reviewing this? Are they giving us a first down? It looks like they're cheering. And
he
did get it in. Wow.
And wow.
Game-altering possession there. Because Louisville probably would have to punt.
Yeah, I get what you're saying right there, because with that, I mean, there's three
Isaac
things
Brown.
that. Yep,
Isaac
Isaac
Brown.
Brown.
There he
Oh,
goes.
yep. There we go with the little speed boost and down to the 42 across the 50. And I mean, that play right there. Remember, there's only 3 to 4 plays that always that can always change a game, and that can be one of them right there.
Yeah, and we talked about kind of the possibilities. I think the winner of this will go into the bottom side of the bracket, if I'm
Yep.
certain. So both of these teams, obviously, I feel like are trying to make sure they're on the opposite side of the Alabama side of the bracket. So I think a
Yep.
win for them will do that for them, especially if you're Clemson.
Yep. And I can confirm that for you too. Um, Whoever wins will fit into the third place slot as Isaac Brown once
Isaac
again. Oh,
Brown,
Isaac Brown,
touchdown!
just what a guy. Zooming through, and that's a touchdown, Louisville. ACC championship looking up to its hopes right now, tied 7-7. If they can make this field goal, as you see the rushing season comparison, and you know that Isaac Brown almost eclipsed over 1,000 yards with 965 that he has of the year, and I think they should keep counting because they would count this as a regular season. So, um, yeah, as I was about to go ahead and talk about it, as Clemson gets the ball back and Cade and them step back out to this field, Clemson will, if they do lose, they will fall into the first round slot, and I don't know where that would possibly be. But Louisville will be fit in with the third place, which would be the winners out of LSU and Notre Dame will play Louisville or Clemson here today. But Clemson do not want that to happen because they might end up on the Bama side or Oregon side if they lose. But as we see right there, 2nd and 6, nice little pass to the tight end off of RPL, little juke move. He's going to keep running down to the 45.
And just based off this game so far, I would not be surprised if turns into a sort of a shootout.
Yep, and you're not lying about that one. As we
There
seen,
he
oh,
goes.
nice, yep, nice little RPO, and you seen, I heard a little bit on that coach side of Clemson. He already saying, here we go again. You know, he's going to bring back nightmares of what happened in that game at home for Clemson. So, I mean,
A lot in the
whatever they can
box.
do.
That's 7 in the box. There has to be something open to the outside. There it is.
Yep, there
Davidson.
is tackled. 3rd and 2. What do you expect to see here in the 3rd and 2? Joker. Oh, I don't think he's here right now. I think he might have went off. But he might be here. Oh, and they're going to run the ball. He breaks off a
Davidson.
tackle.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, Joker, what do you expect to see on that 3rd down? But what else can you see from this Clemson offense that they probably need to fix on in order to keep this offense, overpowered and keep moving?
Well, they're doing everything right so far. So let's just see how aggressive they are with this run game, like Davidson is right now.
Yep. And remember, Davison is more of that running back that we see. He has a lot of wear and tear at the end of games. We've seen him in the yellow. We've seen him in the red. Sometimes in Clemson still plays him. And the fact that he's able to, go back out in that next week or the week after that and still do the same thing over and over again is pretty good for him. Throws it to the drag, makes it more. TJ Moore, he's been doing pretty well. Both of these QBs are 100% from the field.
It looks like we also have another game that will start shortly after the results of this one, and that's the SEC championship, and that's going to be a game of 4. That's Tennessee and Alabama. Obviously, Tennessee needs to win this game to keep their playoff hopes alive as well.
Yep, and 3rd and 1 right here. Tennessee needs the win in order to make it officially into the playoffs. Didn't work. 4th and 1.
And
Now,
I think we take our 3 here. I don't know.
This might be the second play that can change the play. They can change the game, not change the play, but change the game right here. So 4th and 1, 41 seconds left in the first. What do you have in your bag?
This looks
Big
like
hype.
it's manned up everything.
Yeah,
I
there's
would
a lot of
expect a
people in
quick
the spots.
throw. It looks like he's gonna run it up the
Up the
middle. He doesn't
middle,
get
didn't
it.
work. Louisville got the ball. Oh man, and Joker was correct about kicking that field goal.
Oh, and DJ has the shirt, the face cam up. I didn't notice that.
Oh lord. Here we go, Isaac Brown.
Isaac Brown.
Isaac Brown, first down and more, and this man 4 rushes, 64 yards.
DJ, if we could just
Like
smile at the camera, put the peace sign up for a picture, please. It'll take
That's
5 seconds.
terrible. Do not do that. Do not do that. That's
Just
terrible.
smile. Cheese. Yes, we got it. Yes,
That's
screenshot.
terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. That's terrible. There we go,
Nasty work.
Isaac Brown.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, he almost got it. I think that might be a pass interference. Offensive pass interference. Wow. That is
Oh,
the most
yes.
devious. Wow, my
Oh
arms
god.
hurt just because I heard that. That's terrible. First and 20. That is terrible. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's about Bryce. I don't know where you at, man. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
And I don't know if you seen that Joker, but
I did it. I
somebody
was
on that
sending a
streak
picture.
route,
Oh,
there was a streak route wide open down the field.
the guard got it too.
Oh wow.
Legacy game for DJ. Per
It is a
sauce.
legacy game. He did pinned it in the chat. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 7.
Oh, what is this?
Change the
What am I looking
camera.
at? What am I looking at? That's a pick.
Oh, 3rd and 7 now. A little mess up in the yeah, Hell State with a little mess up in the camera. Might have been a misclick. There he goes. He's going to start changing around the camera. And now we're back at it. 3rd and 7. Isaac Brown didn't get it. 4th and 7. Yeah, I ain't going to lie. This is good stop right there for Clemson. They didn't make it on that 4th down and 1.
Yeah,
And
that's
now
a good user tackle.
yeah. I mean, they didn't get it on that 4th down and 1, then proceeded to stop this nice little offense. So, getting back out on the field, you're still tied. And once again, we see another time that they have nobody down there. And I mean, oh, wow, a nice little in route from that tight end of Pat Henry, and that will be a first down and more. I think it's just at the first down. Pressure was coming in. Cave with a nice little throw as he gets hit. 1st and 10 again. That's back in the pocket. Who do you got? You got Williams, Antonio Williams for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Wow. He looked like so Illuminati. That's terrible. 2nd and 7. Randall, juke move, more yards, stiff arm, down to the 30. I knew it. See, I knew DBJ. This man. Here we go, a little wildcat right here, and that's Haynes. Haynes getting yards down to the 2nd down and 1. Joker, are you here?
Yes, I am. Shoving them out with food, right? I did say that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I had somebody else to talk instead of just me.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Andrew the God is here, the Auburn user. If he wants to make that throw.
Don't worry, we got the sideline reports here, and I mean, this is going back and forth. Both teams got they're showing strengths of offense and mixed up with the strength of defense. As this is a really good game, really highly anticipated ACC championship game. Big game for both opponents, and it's going to shake up a lot of the college football playoff rankings as far as the bracket.
Yup, and you are definitely correct right there. 1st and 10 with Haynes. Haynes spin move, going to gain yards down to the 2nd down and 5. I mean, like you said, this matters so much because anything right here with losses or wins can shake up the bracket. Pretty much anything. Like I say, anything can happen. We see Miller Moss break off a 300-pound defensive tackle and score the game-winning touchdown. So if that can happen, anything can happen. Cade said, "I can happen." First down.
And he calls his own number on that play. It's going to be a 1st and goal, ball on the 3-yard line as we are approaching the 2-minute warning at the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have yourselves a tied ball game, 7-7 in the ACC championship game.
Yeah,
Look
and
at the time of possession from both teams so far.
the the fact that Clemson has over 5 more minutes of the ball than Louisville and is tied right now. For right now, is
Didn't
Haynes
get
gets
it.
stopped.
Timeout
He got
too.
hurt. He got hurt. I think 2 Clemson players got hurt. I think it was the center and Haynes. So Adams Jr. is going to step out here to the field. There's literally nobody in the box. They're going past this ball. Who do you got open?
Keeper,
QB spy.
nowhere.
Cade. Yep. Down to, yep, we got to stop to the 4. They're going to keep that center out. Hopefully he gets back into this game here today. 3rd and
that
go
was
at the
one
4.
thing that I was going to expect. Yeah, I'm not surprised by the QB sneak, or I'm sorry, the QB spies with Cade Klubnik. He got that first down just to get them to 1st and goal. And if you're Louisville, you got to be thinking holding them to 3 here.
Yep, and he's
And
probably
there
going to
he
hold him to
goes.
3.
I think now you call time. Oh, injury
And
time
another
again.
injury. That's
And
the
now
3rd
I think
injury.
you take your 3. This is where you take your 3 here if you're Clemson. I'm not sure who gets ball. Who knows who gets ball here?
Louisville.
Louisville gets ball. Yes, then I would definitely take my 3 here on a neutral site.
Yeah.
Put Louisville in a spot where they have to drive all the way down this field and get their 3. But if you're Louisville, I consider this a must score drive. You do not want to enter the second half down. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but you definitely have an opportunity to take control of this game completely if you score twice here.
Yeah, and there is a thing that you can go up 13-10, you can go up 17-10 or 21-10. So if you can score 2 times, this time and possibly the time that you get the ball back at half. So 1 minute and 13 seconds left into the world. Here we go. Isaac Brown speed boost. Oh my! Down to the 42. I'm so surprised on how. Oh wow!
And the whole point of this first half will just be non-existent.
Nothing,
that was basically
non-existent.
a tune-up. And we get to do this all over again, right?
And
Wow.
then we get the
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Whoever
That's
coded
just
Isaac
great.
Brown, by the
Stream
way, hurt yourself.
Not
Is the
happy.
stream off?
Are we restarting
No,
the
we're
stream
still-
or what?
We are still going live. We're going to search right back into this game.
So what's the plan? Are we going 10-7, 1/2, or
Who actually clipped that? Oh, somebody did
I
clip
think y'all
that.
can play the whole game out.
Type.
Yeah, I think you guys
Tied.
should play the whole game out.
Y'all can
The
still
whole
play the whole
game?
game out. It's not.
Yeah.
I say
didn't-
you
nothing
guys
really
let each
happened.
other score like once to 7-7 and then play the whole game out because it was an even ball game.
No, just
Yeah, but-
like if we're restarting, just redo the whole thing. I mean, that's fine.
Okay, well then search. Still,
Yeah.
whoever coded
I'm
Isaac Brown,
searching.
I want your job.
I want your job.
I mean, you gotta think about it, because in 25 we used to have before they nerfed him, Quinshawn Jenkins.
Nah, I'm not gonna
and,
wear
I
though.
mean, John
I'm not
And
gonna
Isaac
wear
Brown
those.
is nowhere the running back Quinshawn Judkins was in high school. Thank you very much.
I'm talking about Jenkins such as the spin move. that was the most overpowered,
Little
part of the
speedy guy.
game.
It really
Now,
was. It was crazy.
I better not curse on stream. Joker's already mad at me.
Pre-patch,
still up, right?
pre-patch college football 25, like with the first month of the release. Yeah, Quishon
Yeah,
Judkins
all
was broken.
Quinshon,
Just
yes. Him
Oh
and
ask-
my
Ali.
God.
Ask
him and
DBJ
Ali
how to
Gordon.
stop Isaac Brown. He got you.
Yo, mute up, Will, bro. Yo over here yapping to each other. Here we go. Gotta keep it professional sometimes, but these coaches, man, they tend to get a little yap. Get a little yap on when they have to focus on a very, very tough game. We're gonna head right back into this game. All of that happened in the first half was basically, like Joker said, a nice little tune-up, a nice little preview of what we can see in this newly wedded game here today. We don't know who's going to get the ball at half now. It could be Clemson this time getting the ball to change everything up, and let's see how it's going to shape out, and let's see who's getting this ball at half this time.
Yes,
And
sir. We
it's
are in the
Louisville.
booth. We are in the booth with Electric Days, the head coach of the Kansas State Wildcats, alongside with always Joker, the head coach of the USC Trojans. And you got your special guest here. I am doing the sideline reports and partially in the booth. I'm the head coach for the Auburn Tigers. We took an unfortunate loss in the Iron Bowl. We played bad on special teams, just awful. But we had connection issues, so gave DBJ the dub, but he's an Iron Bowl rival, so we'll see him next year.
Yep, and understandable. Two good users right there going back and forth. The score was 21-17 before the game did get a little messed up though. But first down. Here we go. New started game. Pat Henry already starting it off pretty well. Last time it was a one-play touchdown. This time it's a one-play 21 yards down the field and almost across that 50-yard line. And Cade showed us a bit of what happened last time. Now let's see what he can do now again. Steps back in the pocket, finds somebody open as Wesco drops the ball. 2nd and 10.
Oh, and he just couldn't hang on to the ball. Wesco had a step on the route, just couldn't hang on to that ball.
Yep. And there's some things where you can do in order for the wide receiver to catch that ball, but Davison gets a nice little run, gain of 6. With a gain of 6 right there, sets him up pretty well for the 3rd and 4 right here. So last time they had so much time with the ball, with 7 minutes, I'm for sure, almost 8 minutes into the game, and now wide open space right there. Moore is a real big body wide receiver. He looked like a tight end. But, really good player right there and Moore. Game-winning touchdown, like I said before.
Yeah, that guy Moore, he's physically gifted, and he was wide open on that drag route on the last play. Here we go. Cade on the rollout. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to scramble, and he's going to go down after a 16-yard quarterback keeper. I mean, Cade Klubnik, he's known to sling that ball, but he can get loose if he has to.
Yep, and I was just about to talk about him, and sooner or later, not sooner or later, this year is going to the draft. So trying to show out for these NFL scouts, trying to show them how much of a leader he is, and trying to go to this national championship. Steps back in the pocket, find Haynes.
Oh wow,
ankles,
what a cut.
Touchdown!
A touchdown from the Clemson Tigers!
That was nasty. I didn't think he was going to score, but just ankles and elusiveness from the running back, and that's just going to be a nasty touchdown. They're going to put 7 on the board right here today. Thank you, Andrew, for the enthusiasm. I am in college, so I cannot be yelling like that.
Hell yeah, man. That's what we here for. Sideline reporter / in the booth.
Yeah, the walls are very, very thin, so we will not.
That's just that Philadelphia. That's just that Philadelphia treatment, right?
You mean dorm treatment? All right. Anyway, first down and 10. Get my balls. Here we go. Step back in the pocket for Miller Moss, and that will be a no.
Isaac Brown, he goes
Isaac
untouched
Brown.
for a huge gain. He's down the sidelines, and he gets tackled at the 6-yard line. He takes
how much talent does it take to play the football game like that?
69
You're
yards.
calling him out. Get nasty with it. Get toxic. Get jiggy with it, young man.
He takes the screen all the way for 69 yards, and absolutely he's getting nasty with it. First and goal from the Louisville ball on the 6-yard line.
If he has a problem with it, then he should try and stop it, right?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That reminds 69 yards. That is insane.
Don't throw a pick.
Those are the drag. Drops it. second and goal at the 6 again. I mean, Isaac Brown, we said it before the descent, and we said it, and we're going to say it here again. Tyreek Hill, if he was a running back, we don't know what type of speed. Now, we all seen him play in real life, and this is not how he plays. But the Tyreek, comparison is pretty accurate when you look at this game, as they're going to come out in a Wildcat
I love
and
it.
Isaac Brown. Here we
I love it. Just get
I
top
love
Here
it.
we go. Wildcat
Scored a
formation.
touchdown. Scored a touchdown.
And he's going to
Isaac
keep it
with a
himself.
touchdown.
And it's going to be a touchdown
Oh,
for the
wow.
Louisville Cardinals. They strike right back as Isaac Brown has something to say to the crowd.
I just never understand how fast this man is. That's track star speed. That's not NFL speed. You
Yeah, that's
cannot
something you should be
replicate
doing,
that.
right? Track
That's
star,
not
right?
well. Track season don't start until spring.
Oh, now we make
So,
excuses. Okay.
That's not an excuse. Track season don't start until spring. So, but for right now, what a track star sees is what another man sees, and that's definitely not football speed.
And unironically, we are right back to where we just were.
Yep.
If
They
you
ain't
guys
even need
did
to let
not-
each other score.
Yeah, if you guys missed out on the earlier part of the stream, we had a little desync error,
Oh.
and the score was 7-7, so we are right back to where we were, as that's going to be a gain of 9 yards on the reception for Brown.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like he said, the score was 7-7. They kicked the field goal, so they was 10-7, but, I mean, Louisville got the ball. We already know Isaac Brown, he was going to score, do something crazy, but Davidson with a Wildcat, and he's going to get the first down. Almost got stopped right there. Freshman.
And yeah, that's just a great design halfback keep up the middle, and
Yeah.
just gets enough gain to keep the drive alive.
Yep, and I mean, here we go. Okay, step back again in that pocket, and Davison, nobody can catch him right there in that backfield. Then he's gonna get down to that 47 with the first down and more. 17 yards on that play.
I mean, why not go back to him? Here we go, the design screen, and he has a lot of blocking down the field and gets a great gain on that play. Here we go, shotgun formation, hands it off to Randall, and the Louisville run defense was ready for that play, as there's a loss of 1 yard on the carry.
Yep. And I mean, you look at this, right? The game summary already. We seen Clemson has more yards, more time, and everything. And it looked like time don't even matter for Louisville for what they have. And another empty set out here. That's a dot down the field. Say hello, Antonio Williams, and welcome to the touchdown land.
Touchdown, Clemson Tigers, as Antonio Williams burns his defender, and Cade Klubnik throws a beautiful ball down the sidelines. Man, what a throw.
Yeah, and that's what you want from the Clemson offense. You want to have these touchdowns zooming. You want to have a nice little high-powered offense, and you need to keep this up. It can't just go for the first quarter and the second quarter and then just slow down in the third and fourth. You got to always score. You can't just keep it stopped out at all times. So.
And to bring up what Joker was saying earlier on, this might have the potential to be a shootout.
Yep, you're not lying. Joker, what do you possibly see that Clemson can do to stop Isaac, the one and only, a.k.a. Tyreek Hill? So what do you see from right now? What can they do to stop him?
I mean, it's just going to have to be the others, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a double team on Isaac Brown, but it's going to have to be the tight end. It's going to have to be the other receivers as well. Who else can make a big play?
Oh, my goodness, and Isaac Brown caught that ball.
God,
Oh,
man,
my,
bro.
that's not fair.
wow,
He
he
got
stopped
tackled.
him?
Wow. He
I
got
thought that was
tackled.
for
I
sure
mean,
a house call.
yeah, me too. I mean, you just see
And I
how
mean,
fast
Isaac Brown, he's just doing it all. You need him to run the ball, catch the ball. He's doing it everything.
You know what? That's not the right comparison, Tyreek Hill. CJ2K, that is the right comparison for him, for how fast he gets off of the ball. That's actually insane.
And that's quite
I've never
literally
seen-
game-breaking speed from
Yeah.
Isaac Brown.
It is. I'm surprised by.
Oh,
wow,
the tight
incomplete.
end. I've ran that play before.
Yeah, and that's just not good right there for Miller Moss. Threw it out a bit in front, about like a yard or two, but he'll probably get back on track right after this 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not used to seeing that from the senior quarterback.
Yep, and pressure. Fumbles. He missed the
My
catch.
goodness, he picked him up at
He
the
didn't
top.
catch
It's third
it.
in California.
It's 3rd and 25.
And that was a huge play from the offensive lineman from Louisville. I mean, if you're Clemson, you're absolutely kicking yourself because that was an easy scoop and score heading the other direction.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Step back in that pocket, and Isaac not
Oh
out there,
wow!
and they
And
go
now they
4th and
have to punt.
25. Yep, punting that ball, and a big difference that you see in between that first game and the second game now. Clemson has 14 points, extra 4 points, and they can go down here and score.
Got good
They
blockers.
can, yep, at the 14, they can go down here and score and make it a 2-possession game. And Louisville gonna have to use both of those possessions that they're gonna get to, possibly tie this game up if Clemson don't mess up.
And yeah, if you're Louisville's defense, you definitely got to watch out for these Clemson receivers. I mean, you already got beat over top once. You got to have communication back there on the back end.
Yeah. We seen multiple times that Louisville had played no safeties high, like no high safety, or sometimes they'd be having one safety high, and it's like you need to have more. You need to have a 2 or more back there in order to play well.
Oh, and there's
There they
just
go,
nothing
nice little
going.
sack, and that's
Okay.
what I was talking about. 3rd and
Louisville
13.
gotta get a stop. You cannot give up a first down here if you're Louisville just to get back up in this game.
You are not lying, and that time they had 3 safeties that was playing back a lot more, playing a bit more over top or the outside field. And 3rd and 13, see what they can do here.
It can't happen.
Lob
This
to
just
the one and only
can't
Heaven.
not happen. Just
Pick! He caught
And
it!
that's a dot! That's an absolute dot from Cade
Oh.
Klubnik to TJ Moore, the sophomore speedster. Oh my goodness, what a play from the Clemson offense. And just like that, they're across the 50-yard line, ball on the 38, 1st and 10, shotgun formation. It's going to be an RPO handoff to Randall. And wow, just
Wow.
a big play from the Clemson offense.
And what I wanted to say right there before I was going to hand it off to Joker, I was going to talk about how he didn't swat the ball. That was a clear indication of you swatting that ball, and that was going to be a 4th and 13. But going for the pick right there was just not the right call, I feel like. 2nd and 4. Toss, Davison, didn't work. 3rd and 4. So, what y'all see can happen here for Louisville on that defensive side after letting up that big gain? I'm surprised the ball even got caught there.
I mean, if you're Louis, oh, here we go. Wildcat formation for the Clemson offense here. 3rd down
Calvin
and
ran up
4.
everything.
Yeah.
They're gonna
There
have to
you go.
act this ball before the 2-minute warning as well.
Yeah, at most it's going to be 1:58 left, but the time is still going to be at a 2-minute warning. So time's going to stop either way.
Now, oh, he gets the snap off before the
And
2-minute
that's
warning.
just. Oh, and he can go for it. It's 4th
He
and
can.
he's on
4th
the.
and 6. No, yeah, he can.
Yes, he can because he's on
Yeah,
the
ball's
opponent
across
side
the
of the
50-yard
field.
line.
Yep, and 4th and 6. So.
But he's gonna take his
And
3.
he's
This
going to
is an
elect to take his
interesting
3. This is
call.
a very long field goal here. And he
There
gets
we go. Can he
enough.
make?
It's up,
Did he
and
made
it's
it.
good.
Wow. He was about to have the people at home that's watching it at home lean their heads to the side to see if he made it or not, but made it right up and in, and 17-7.
And I do want to elaborate on the last play, the big play that happened for Clemson. If the Louisville defender just swats the ball, that is a 4th down and 13. So that could come back and haunt him later on in the game. But still, nevertheless, a lot of game left to be played.
Yep, and I said that too, and I was talking about how he should have swatted that ball instead of catching it. And you don't always have to catch picks. You can swat them every once in a while. He is just looking for Isaac Brown, and that's a 2nd down and 10. I seen 2 people open, and you can't just key in on one player. We have seen multiple people that have only, that one star player, such as Kansas State and such as, I can't even say Bama because Bama has so many other players. Tennessee can possibly have that one extra player. Um, but y'all already know who has that one player that shines out above the rest, and you have to get other people involved on your team. And if you want to win games, it can't just all depend on that one person. So they switched the player around.
Oh
Isaac
wow, a
Brown,
screen on a blitz is dangerous.
yep, in 3rd and 4. He gained 6 yards for how fast he is. I thought he was about to blow past everybody and get a gain of 50, but only a gain of 6 for right now. Time is still running.
And it seems like Louisville's offensive game plan is just get that ball to number 1 because he is quite literally doing everything for the offensive load side of this Louisville team.
Motion to the left side of the QB, and
Here he goes. What do you got? What do you
that's
got?
illegal
What do you
man
got? What do you
downfield.
got?
Yeah, 4th and 18. I think he should have passed that ball right there. That is
And now
another
he has
poor
to punt.
decision. Yeah, another poor decision right there.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that ball. Held that ball for way too long.
And this is starting to look like the game that he had against Williams, cutting all the way to the right. Oh, he's so lucky he got tackled right there, down to the 47. This game starting to remind me of the first game in the regular season where both of these teams made a lot of mistakes. Louisville played really good in that first half, but this time Clemson playing really good in that first half. So see, we can see. Ooh,
That's a pick.
I seen something that he could have thrown, but I understand if he didn't. That end route looked pretty good, but gets hit while throwing that ball in 2nd and 10 for Clemson. 1 minute and 6 seconds left out here on this board. 2nd and 10. Steps back in that pocket. Finds nobody. Sack.
Oh, we got
ball
sacked.
up.
Call timeout.
Timeout. Yep.
And
Ball up in
down
the
goes
hand.
Cade Klubnik. Pressure right in his face as soon as the ball was snapped. And that's a huge defensive play for the Cardinals. It's going to be 3rd and long here.
And I don't get why Louisville's not playing back, and that's gonna hurt them. Yup, I knew it. Ooh, he caught it! More!
And that's a catch! Oh my goodness, what a big play from the Clemson offense again as TJ Moore. How much more do you want it? Ball on the 3-yard line. Oh my goodness, what a strike from Cade and them.
Caden, okay, I get that. And then Haynes down to the 3. Oh, he didn't gain none. Louisville, why are you calling timeout? Okay, yeah, that's Caden them. Yeah, that's Caden them right there.
Man, that's
so
Cade and
terrible.
them.
That's Caden them, all right.
As Cade
You got
Klubnik
Moore.
delivers a crazy strike to Moore. Again, that connection is just unguardable.
That's a nasty connection that they had between them two, and Moore trying to
What do
find
you got? Wide open. Cade Klubnik.
Cade didn't get it.
Cade
Timeout,
Klubnik had the right angle, but the defender cut him off and was able to make the tackle.
Yeah, just on time too, because if that was Lenore Sellers or anybody else, he probably would have broke that tackle off for a touchdown. But you need to stop him here. There is no doubt about it. You need a stop and then score. Motioning all the way to the
Running with the
right.
QB.
Touchdown.
And Cade Klubnik keeps it himself for the
Hit
touchdown.
the gritty. Hitting that gritty, man, and that's 24-20. I said 24-20, but it's 24-7. I mean, Louisville, 28 seconds left. I said 28. 26 seconds left. I'm a little messed up right there, but 26 seconds left. You can score a touchdown. We've seen people score touchdowns in less time, so you can definitely get a touchdown in, but you just need everything to work right in your favor there. So, and also you need to play on the defensive side. What do y'all think Louisville need to do better? Because you can't just let up 2 big plays like that, right?
I mean, obviously, you got to contain that speedster, TJ Moore. He's just out there running buck wild on that defense. And
Oh, he caught
wow,
it.
what
He's
a
out.
catch! What a catch from the freshman, Bobby Golden. I mean, wow, he just wanted that ball more.
I,
Just,
I'm, I thought he was out for a second. I definitely
he was
thought he was
still
out,
able
but
to get a
he,
foot in.
yeah.
That was an amazing reception from the true freshman.
Yep, that
But
only took 6
yeah,
seconds off.
defensive key for Louisville to stop Clemson. They gotta stop TJ Moore. He's just running wild all over their defense.
They're
Do
wasting a
something
lot of
with it.
time.
Run the ball, throw it, do something, and we just wasted
Yeah,
about
wasted 8
8
seconds.
seconds.
Okay, so I seen something that he tried to do. What he could have did was sit there, wait, then throw that ball to the. I think there's number 2 or number 5 that was crossing, going across the field. You have to sit and then throw it. You can't throw on the run. Yeah, Miller Moss is not like that. 2nd and 10 though. Motion out. Isaac Brown with a linebacker. And incomplete. Pressure got to him. Got to him. Get
And I
to
mean, yeah,
him.
that Clemson defensive line. I mean, he just, yeah. I mean, the Clemson D line is just talented overall, but on
Yep.
that play, that guy just beat his guy 1-on-1 and just got instant pressure to Miller Moss.
I think this is 2 plays here. Lob. Lob. Lob.
Go down,
Miller
throw
Moss is
down,
going to
timeout.
run.
Nope, you
No, he
can't.
don't have no timeouts. I mean, the lob to the tight end 1-on-1, I would have did it. I mean, you have nothing else to lose, but here we go. Halftime, and Louisville gets this ball back and must score here. Must score. Need it badly.
Yeah,
The
yeah. Coming
decent
out of halftime
killed
for
them.
Louisville, this is great that they start off with the ball because this is a big possession, huge drive for them. Clemson had a pretty good first half, very dominant first half. Again, that Cade Klubnik, TJ Moore connection.
Yep.
Clemson or Louisville, excuse me, they gotta figure out how to stop that on the back end. But here we go, handoff to Isaac Brown, first carry of the second half. It's gonna be a gain of 5 yards.
Yep. And remember that last time they had 3 injuries on that Clemson team also towards the end of that, half, and now they have no injuries now, so that can also play a factor too.
As here we go,
And
another handoff to Isaac Brown, and again, that's just part of or not even part of. That just seems like the offensive game plan for Louisville is to make sure number one gets as much touches as he can.
yeah, I believe other players are still out here on this. Yep, and that's a pitch, and then they got him tackled behind the line, loss
You
of
know,
3.
a name that we haven't said really on this Louisville offense is Colin Lacey. He's a
Yep,
quite a weapon to have on this team. He hasn't really gone to him at all, it seems like, this game. Love to
yep,
see to
and
get him going.
you know what? And I like you said about the Isaac Brown, with the offense only solely going on one person, it takes away all the other factors of the team. Like Jacob Stewart, the tight end, he's also another good one that they have. And Isaac Brown. Oh
Brown
my
touch!
goodness, hospital ball.
Hospital!
Oh
And he
my
somehow
goodness.
holds on to that ball with three defenders around him. I mean, this Isaac Brown guy, he's showing up and showing out for these NFL scouts that are in attendees.
He's gonna get drafted. Nag, as soon as he hit junior year, or this year, it's a possibility he will be getting drafted this year. They're going up. Nope,
Oh,
Jacob
he
Stewart,
held
like I
on.
speak about. Yep, tight end. 4 yards. Louisville also gets an injury. It will help them, but also not help them with the time being stopped.
And there you go, Electric. You mentioned Stewart a few plays ago, and he makes his first catch of the game.
Yep, Isaac Brown again. Hello, welcome to the end zone. Actually, not the end zone. Yeah. Oh my God!
Touchdown!
Welcome to the end
And
zone.
he gets a stiff arm, and he's gonna drag him into the end zone.
I thought he
Touchdown,
stepped out.
Louisville.
I thought he stepped out.
As Louisville cuts this lead down to 10, and that's exactly what you want on this first possession coming out of halftime. And, special teams, they're going to go with an onside kick here.
Onside kick.
Oh,
And
he
he
got it back.
Louisville
recovers the
got it.
onside kick as
Oh,
Louisville. What a gutsy call from the special teams as it pays off, and they have great field position on this next possession.
And you gotta
this
score.
man.
You gotta score a touchdown here. A field goal helps, but to
Yeah.
me, to put pressure back on Clemson, you gotta score a touchdown. A quick
Isaac
throw,
Brown.
nowhere. Wow.
1 yard. Only one. You got to think about this real quick. The man was having a campfire around the ball. Clemson, man, I don't know. It's because of the user. The user don't really catch the ball unless you could have clicked off, but 2nd and 9 right now for Louisville. That's so
Yeah,
bad. I know
very
he's pissed. I
yeah,
know
if
he's
you're
pissed.
the Clemson head coach, you're definitely kicking your chair, slamming the desk or whatnot. But here we go, reception for
First
Bell
down.
here. Gets enough for the first down, and yeah, you gotta recover that on
Wow.
onside
Just a
kick.
little tips and tricks here from Syracuse, Jackson Allman. You're supposed to pick the ball up.
That's so bad. 1st and 10 for Louisville. Oh, and they're going to use the same screen that Clemson gets. I mean, and only gain a 3. This man has 170 yards and 1 touchdown, and actually 2. He
He's
has a
probably
chance.
got about like 200 yards of total offense.
Yeah, he has a chance. I
Throw it
don't.
out.
What was
No.
this play? What? Oh man, 3rd and 13. That looked like a wide receiver screen, but also what was that play? What?
Not really sure what that play call was, but nevertheless, Clemson makes them pay the price, and Miller Moss takes a big hit as he
Yeah.
gets sacked for a loss, and it's gonna be 3rd down and long here.
And now if you're Louisville, you just want to try and get this close enough to go for it on 4th down.
I don't think you
As he
want
has
that. I just
Isaac
Or
think
Brown
go
Isaac
get the
Brown
wide
is
first down
open.
wide.
He's
himself.
wide open across the middle of the field, and Isaac Brown again with the reception.
Yeah.
I think if you're Clemson, you just start doubling. You just play man coverage all around and double.
I am doubling.
Oh, thank you for correcting
I
me.
think
I'm just a
I don't.
commentator, mate. Getting sassy with me does
Oh, step
nothing.
back in the pocket.
First down and
Hurry.
more.
Yeah, 1st down and more. So I
As
mean,
Louisville
You're supposed to
marching
pick
their
the
way
ball up.
down into the red zone.
yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, you were supposed to pick the ball up. So I think what Clemson can do now. I can speak from experience from stopping them.
Guard them better then.
You not that. I think that as Watson steps out here to the field and he's gonna run the Wildcat, Duke Watson is gonna only gain 2 yards. What I can say to stop him is you can put one man on him and user him, because you know when it's a 3rd and 13, the ball is going to him. It's either that or a comeback route. Like since you know you played him so many times, so there's you know the limit and you know what he can do, and
This just
yeah,
feels like a halfback screen.
this
Oh, it's not.
surprisingly not, and
Throw it away.
yeah,
And I
You-
mean,
if he-
that's just the luxury of when you play each other in the conference. You guys play each other early on in the season. You have a lot of
Yeah.
film to rewatch and get an idea of what you guys are gonna run against each other.
Yeah, and there's a couple plays, there's a couple things that people do that you don't see because the menu pops up quickly and then closes quickly. So you don't see what they do. But playing underneath, playing over top, inside, outside, people do that every once in a while to, guard Isaac Brown and people just like him. 3rd and 8.
As it's gonna be 3rd and 8, ball on the 9-yard line. It's gonna be an RPO to the tight end.
I
Or it's
think we
about
take our 3.
6 yards
I think
on
we
the
take our 3.
reception. And if you're Louisville here,
He
if you
might
take
go for
3,
it.
you can cut the lead down to 1 possession.
Smart.
And if you go for 2, if you go for it right here on 4th down, obviously you're gonna try to get a touchdown. But it looks like they're gonna take the field goal.
This is smart. This is smart. Now just make it. Okay. Up in 24-17. Now he can do this again.
Hey, I mean, we've
I
seen some
would've did it
struggles in
again.
special teams this season. It's been quite
Yeah.
the year for special teams. As I saw earlier in the Big Ten championship game, kick was missed from about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, them field goals that are on the very strong of the left side or the right side are really hard to make. So, they're young. You gotta remember they're 19, they're 18, 19, hopping in the football. So there he goes. They're gonna take a run and get a gain of 7. Davison. But remember, they're young, 19 years old, just hopping in and to NFL, not NFL, but to the college football league and trying their hardest.
And here we go, handoff back to Davidson, and he's gonna get 3
30
yards,
inches.
but not enough for the first down. And it's gonna be 30 inches as we are approaching the end of the third quarter.
Wow.
And I think this is probably gonna take it all the way
Run it
down
out.
to the quarter. And
Yeah.
your Clemson Tigers are leading the way 24-17 in the big ACC championship matchup.
Yep, and you are not lying about this. This game can get a little hectic, you know.
It could shake up a lot of things in this college football playoff bracket.
That's
Here we go, RPO! As Williams is gonna make a big catch, and
His play
Clemson
just
keeps the
fell.
drive alive.
Yeah, his player just fell on that. Your cornerback just fell on the route. I had that before, but yeah, you just can't do nothing about that. Nice little route. They met him as soon as he caught the ball. No yards.
Big play from the DB, Tylon Holloway.
Wow, that was a good tackle. One-on-one tackle, too. You gotta remember, Davison is not an easy... No, Randall is not an easy person to tackle.
It's an in-shoe clock already, so this is going to have to be some sort of defensive stop if you're Louisville. And that just
Overthrow.
can't happen.
Oh, Cade, if you...
Cade Klubnik just
You can't
overthrows his
overthrow
man,
it.
had him wide open, had a clean pocket as well, but just sails the throw. And we don't really see that often from the senior QB
Yep.
himself.
And this is what I'm talking about with Louisville, the playing back, right? What are we doing here? The lob to Jesus,
No
the
way,
one and
not
only
3
guy,
times
right?
in a row.
Slide it away, good job.
And
Passing
great
interference
defensive
would've had
play.
it.
And now he has to punt.
Yeah, punt that ball.
And now if you're Louisville, do you...
Tying the game.
I think you make this... You attempt, if possible, to make this the final play of the drive. And you go for 2 here. We're locked into the playoffs, and that's a good stop from Clemson to pin them deep, but I think we go for 2 here if we score a touchdown. But obviously, it just depends on how quickly you move down the field and get into that situation.
Yeah, I was going to say, it is with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, depending on how fast Louisville does score. Yeah, I mean, it's going to play out to see if he wants to go for 2 or not. I say you shouldn't,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's going to be a
my.
false start. That's not what you
Yeah,
want
I
to
don't.
start off this drive.
That's... Yeah, like you said, that's not what you want. And 1st and 15. But like you said about how fast they can score. My bad for cutting you off if I did,
you good.
Andrew.
You good.
But yeah, Joker was correct about if you score fast, and this team can score in 12 seconds. So
It's going to be a shotgun snap.
Miller
has a tight end, Stewart, wide open up the middle. And yeah, if they do score fast here, do you go for 2?
yeah, you can. I feel like
I
you
think
can.
if there's under a minute left, you go for 2. But if there's like more than a minute where it clearly gives Clemson enough time, then I definitely think you just take your PAT.
I
There's a
think
touch
you
pass,
can.
and Clemson's all over it, but it broke it up. Oh my God!
He gained a yard. No, he gained nothing. That's good.
It's
He
the
didn't
ability
lose
to
any.
not even lose any yards in that situation for
Yeah,
me.
Bell, what an amazing play. I mean, was able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was good. 30 minutes left. He can. I don't.
Play
I don't
action. Gotta get out of it. Gotta get out of it.
Miller
Gotta
Moss
get
is
out of
getting
it.
Did he
loose.
get sacked?
And somehow Miller Moss was
player.
able to get away from the pressure to get that ball to the sidelines.
How
And
did he get
3rd
out
down
of
and
that?
10.
I believe he can go for it now. We are in the fourth quarter. If he
Yeah,
doesn't
he can.
convert this, he can go for it now that we are in the fourth quarter.
Yep, and you are not lying about that one. He can go for it, and
What can
This-
Isaac Brown do to pull out of what kind of witchcraft? Here's the witchcraft.
he clipped
Oh.
off. But then he got
Pushing
pushed 4th and 4.
four.
Yep, he's going for it. There is no other way.
To me, this is the game.
Yep, this can.
You have to expect some sort of man blitz or some sort of man coverage again if you're Louisville, Clemson has kind of ran that this entire game. Let's see who gets open here.
Yep. Let's see. Only rush
Nothing,
3.
nothing.
Overthrow.
Oh, overthrow from Miller Moss, and he had the man
Yeah.
wide open. Oh,
I feel
now,
like he could have ran some stuff to the left side too instead of
yeah,
just
everything was all towards the right. I feel like there were some crossers coming to confuse the defense. But now Clemson, they just got to run this ball. So if you're Louisville, you got to expect all these runs to try and abuse this clock, and that's just a great toss to the outside, but nowhere.
nowhere, no yards.
if you're Louisville, this is exactly what you want. You still have a 2-minute timeout and all of your actual timeouts left. So just a couple more stops, and you have a chance to potentially get the ball back.
You have one more
I think
play.
this is going to be a throw from Cade Klubnik. He's open. Oh, he didn't throw it to that route, and that's 3rd and 5. I think we save our final timeout, and we take this to the 2-minute
Now,
warning.
if I'm Clemson, I would kick a field goal on the 4th down. That's if it hits 4th down, kick the field goal. There's no reason to go for it. You go up 2 possessions, you kick the field goal, and it makes it harder for Louisville to come back. I don't think you go for it because if you do, they can use all their timeouts.
Yeah, I think this is definitely going to have to be a quick throw. You have to expect a quick blitz from Louisville.
Yeah,
Got it.
Cade, first
And
down
more.
and more. Yeah, I mean it's not looking good for Louisville. I feel like Louisville on that offensive side, they stalled out. That was just not good play calling towards the end, and that's the lack of close games. Lack of close games and lack of urgency in that team.
Oh my goodness! And an injury timeout stops the clock. Well, I think it made Louisville
It uses their timeout. Yeah. Now that happened when they had no timeouts. Then we would be saying that, but right now, run against Davidson
timeout.
Yeah, this is going to be somewhat of a pass play here. 3rd and 4, open up for the pass. It's open for anything. So. And they stop him. Timeout again, Louisville. And okay, I was about to freak out if this.
I think we go for
thinking
this.
about going for it.
Why wouldn't you go for this?
And this is a big kick. He might have a chance to. Oh, we almost had a chance.
This fucker's getting way too fucking
kick.
lucky.
Oh.
I'm not even going to say anything.
And we got
about
some
this.
toxicity going
There's
on
no
in the
fucking
chat.
way.
We got a lot of toxicity going on between both coaches.
He had a strong chance of blocking that kick and taking it back. Oh, wow. Wow, that scared me. I seen how fast that man was running off the edge, and that's not what you want to see.
And you seen that subtle pause in the snap. I got scared for a second myself. I was like, he has a chance to block it.
He had a chance. He timed it. I was utterly surprised. He's standing in the pocket. What are we doing? And
didn't run hurry up or no huddle, so now they're going to use.
I mean, what a luxury of just sending 3 at the quarterback and someone gets through. My goodness.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't move anywhere in the pocket, too. And that's a dot to the non-defense. But, yeah, Isaac Brown first down and more.
Wasn't able to get out of bounds, so they're going to have to speed it up a little bit and run some tempo.
Hike the ball again, and I don't think Clemson had any chance of changing their play. He's going to just throw it. He tossed it to Isaac Brown. What a day.
And to me, I think as soon as we get in the field goal range, we take our 3. You need to do one or the other either way. To me, there's no point in wasting time.
And not to mention, he did recover an onside kick earlier, so that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
As soon as you get in the field goal range, you take your 3. Oh my goodness.
Those are dots at almost the defense 3rd and 5. Yeah, the QB pressure, as you see it there, is 8 compared to 3, and then 2 extra sacks for the Clemson team. And
yeah, this Tigers D-line, they are just going after the quarterback.
I don't agree with what you just did. There's a tight
And
end
now,
open in route and 4th and 5. 25 seconds left. That was just hero ball. I see it all. 4th and 5. And that's okay.
And that's the
And
game.
we're about to hear it all in the press game.
We're gonna keep this respectable because we are gentlemen.
This is negativity at its finest. Negativity will be getting put through.
And I cannot wait to hear this post-game interview between both coaches.
Not only the desync changed everything for the game, for what we possibly would have seen, but it changed the atmosphere for Louisville and Clemson teams. If Louisville loses, I think they will go down in the I don't know where they would possibly go, but they'll go down in the CFP bracket.
I don't think they'll fall out completely.
They're not gonna fall out. They was
I
5th,
think-
but they'll fall to like 10th if anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
might be on the
might
road.
drop a few rankings, but I
7?
believe they'll still be in the first round of the college football playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to be the only team with 3 losses in the playoffs. They might get knocked out. Well, I don't think so. No, they was ranked 5th, so they might be okay. Let's go ahead and let's do the losing coach first, okay? Let's do losing, then winning. So let's go ahead and head over to DJ. Let's see if you got a copy, man. You got it?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's up?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask you the first question. I'm gonna ask my second question after everybody else. So what happened when it was time to go ahead and tie up the game? What was the play calling and what happened in that offense for it to be a stop and a malfunction in it for the defense to come out?
I think for me, I think if I go back and watch film, I think one of my biggest problems, I got to stop dropping back too far, and also, I didn't call enough plays to get quick throws out because I knew Clemson's defensive line was really good, probably one of the best D lines I've faced all season. So I knew coming in that I had to find a way to just get past his D line, but on the last drive, I just couldn't create enough separation. Receivers didn't really get open. I was get some miscommunication here and there. Could have been, didn't really count the secondary, like the safeties and corners. Didn't really read the defense. And then false starts. I mean, you can't really have those miscues and really hurt me. So. Yeah, you do those things, you're not going to win, so we didn't deserve to win. Congratulations to Clemson. It's nice that they won the championship, so I think we just got to get ready for the playoffs, though. But that's a tough way to go out.
Yep, Joker and Andrew, y'all got any questions for Louisville?
I think my question for you, Coach DJ, looking at the box score, was you got shut out in the second quarter and the fourth quarter. Now, let me ask you, where did it go wrong? Do you think it went wrong in the second quarter or the fourth quarter itself?
Well, I think, I think it's on me in both quarters because in the second quarter, I knew he has some speedy wide receivers, so obviously if there's no safety help, the safeties are just going to get beat deep. And, on third down and long when I got the sacks, and I forgot to back my guys up because I forgot about TJ Moore getting that insane catch, which I don't know how he caught that. I thought I got the pick, but, in this game, you got to swat balls away now. So, I think it's just me not adjusting. I think it's me just, letting the same thing slide because, I'm capable of running an offense. I think it's just my defense that cost me big time. I just and the field goal at the end to put them up 10, I think, I'm pretty mad that I didn't get that block, and I'm sorry that I used that language on the live stream. I was just really upset that I didn't get that block because he really was rushing in there, and I thought I got the block, but that sometimes happens where he beats the blockers off the line and he gets in, but he doesn't get the block. That happens. So I think it was just the lack of discipline and the lack of defense in those quarters that cost me the game.
That's understandable.
Okay. Joker, you got any questions?
Obviously, with the loss, it seems like you will probably go on the road. So, which teams are you looking to obviously have to face, and which teams are you obviously looking forward to competing in against the playoffs?
Well, I'd love to get a matchup against, because I know that the juggernauts are Alabama, Texas, Kansas State, Clemson. So, honestly, in my honest opinion, I think I'm really excited to. I love to play Smoke Z-Mog or play Neo Boomin because they're both really good users. I watched them play. They played each other. They were good. I would love to get my rematch versus DBJ. I know he's a good user. He's got a good defense and a good offense. He's probably the best user in the league, so I'd love a rematch against him. I love a rematch against my rival Electric because,
Rival.
the last game, I think, just too much stuff. I think my problem, I keep calling the same thing, so, I think for the next game, I think we just got to switch it up a little bit, come up with a new playbook or something, but, you know what? I'm just glad we made it to the playoffs, but, can't look back at this loss. You just got to move forward. You just got to try to go win the Natty now. I mean, you made it for a reason, so got to go win it.
Yep. And my last question for you would be try to keep this short because you've been let me stop. But yeah, you my last question for you. Possibility that you can be the ninth. There's a possibility that you can play Bama in the second round. What is the possible, thought process of that, and how do you go about these things playing, one of these four teams that are aligned in this second round?
Well, you know what? Anything can happen. You can lose in any given game. Looking at who I play, I'm not scared of anybody. I think I want to actually just challenge them because I think I can beat anybody if I play my cards right. But everybody doesn't win. I mean, that's just a lesson when you play football. That's a lesson when you play every sport. You don't always win. So, but if you know that you're capable of beating somebody by watching film and seeing what you did wrong, and then you wake up, look in the mirror, and say, "No, I'm not scared of." But you know what? We will see what happens. So, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go on ahead and switch it to the winning side. Mr. Hale State,
Oh,
can
my
we get
bad.
you on
I'm
the
muted.
microphone?
Yep, I'm here.
Andrew, you wanna
Hale
go
State, how we feeling after today's victory?
Well, I told y'all them boys were out for blood today. And they came out there and they showed who the kings of the ACC are. I'm glad. Good game to DJ. He got a little on the hot mic, got a little heated, but I sounded like that when the onside kick or when the guy missed the tackle at the 2-yard line to lose the last game. So it's like it goes both ways, right? Game's terrible, like they said. But sometimes coaches just get on the hot mic and get, loud and proud, like my gay cousin. So,
Wow.
you just got to calm down in those moments. But good game to DJ. I have nothing but respect for the kid.
Wow.
Wowzers.
But
And
that just means it feels that much better to beat him.
I guess my only
6'7".
question, for you, Hale State, would be, with this win, you have a guaranteed lock in the college football playoffs with a first round bye. With that being said, is there any opponents that you are looking forward to play on your side of the bracket?
Well, we'll see how the remaining games go, obviously. I think some little prick from Oregon's talking, but we probably won't even see him. Whoever lines up on the other side of the football is making a grave mistake. That's all I got to say.
All right, any other questions?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you too, but one of the questions is gonna be after Joker. No, not you. my question would be, what is how is the offense going to be after seeing this game? You know, you guys stopped a couple times, and the offense, like I said, we didn't want to see it. Click on and be red hot, and then the next time it's slowed down and nobody can get it, matriculating. So how can you keep that offense at a steady pace?
Um, you know, just we got to execute better. We got to get better at scoring inside the red zone. I got to get some better goal line plays. That's been the struggle all year because I don't have a running back like an Isaac Brown or like a Dylan Edwards or like one of the top guys that can just go shifty nifty and just take a burst of speed and get to the pylon. Yeah, well, I don't know who that is, mate. But yeah, just we got to get better because it's like they said, the QB runs, QB sneaks got nerfed this game. But that's just my main focus going into practice in the winter months heading up to the playoffs is we got to get better in the goal line.
Yo, somebody just got caught a cinnamon stick. Go ahead, Joker.
Wow.
You seen that, Joker?
No, I didn't. He'll say by eat that cinnamon stick. But,
Okay.
Obviously, make the playoffs. You look at Alabama and Kansas State as probably the two betting favorites, but Alabama has done it before on the big stage. Kansas State still necessarily hasn't
Oh my God!
made it
Oh my
made it to that
goodness.
point.
Yes.
So what do you think you can do if you have to play Kansas State? Because it seems like based on the way the bracket's kind of shaping up, you will be
3-2,
on the big 12 side of the bracket. So what do you think? Both of you guys haven't made the big stage before. What do you guys think? What do you think you can do against Kansas State to defeat them?
Well, I was on the phone with my guy from Tennessee, and he said how that the meme was Electric doesn't have a championship, so we're gonna look to keep it that way. We just got to play good, sound defense, and get to Avery often, hit him, pull on the curls, hurt him, take his knee, rip a kneecap out, eat it, serve it on a plate, Dan Campbell style.
Damn.
Whatever we got to do. But let's not look forward to that. We got to play a second round game first. And who knows? Kansas State has a history of getting put out first game of the playoffs. So we'll see if that's the matchup, and if it is, we'll look forward to it like any other opponent. But obviously, we got to go win a game before that even becomes a problem.
Anybody else got questions? Because I was going to ask him one more.
Nah.
Okay. My last question would be about, the conference, if you can make it there. My conference, not my conference, but my question would be, if you do play Kansas State, you played them before last time and you lost by 2 possessions. So what is the possible goal against them this time, even though they have less weapons than the last time you played them? And you have better.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I get out of the ACC championship game and all y'all want to ask about is Kansas State. We got to play a first round game first. So I feel like that's disrespectful to the first round opponent. So if you're listening, put this as bulletin board material. We're liable to have DJ not back down to our side of the bracket, have to play him in another second round dogfight, and then end up back on his TikTok. Hi, DJ's TikTok, by the way. Hope you make a good game recap of this one. We've got to focus on the first round. And so do they, so does every team. You get caught looking ahead, that's where you get beat in this league.
All right, okay. Go ahead.
I think that's all.
Yep, and if that is all, I think that will be the end of the broadcast here today. I think we will be here in the next 15, 30 minutes on to the Tennessee and Bama game for the second to last game that's about to happen, and then is K-State and Colorado.
Yes, sir. Tune in to the next up-and-coming Game of the Week episodes. We have more conference championship games on the way. And with that being said, we're going to catch y'all in the next one.